this is Sagar from OEM Update Magazine, and today we're at the stall of Selec Controls Private Limited. And today I have with me two gentlemen, Mr. George Cooper, who's the Business Development Director at Selec GmbH, and Mr. Ravindra Bist, who is the General Manager Sales at Selec Controls Private Limited. So, George, let me begin by asking you, talk to us something about the Hanover Fair 2024. What is the fair all about?
Now, the fair in Hanover, it's mainly to give in one point the current industrial, the moment of technology. Okay. And in order to spread to all over the world from Hanover to meet customers and to meet new technologies here in general. So for that reason, it's meant to be that all global companies are here and mainly a lot of visitors from as well overseas. So it's a good point and a good period to meet customers or potential customers or existing customers here in Hanover and to get some new business as well and to make aware of you and yourself, especially that the competition is getting more and more fierce, especially with the new technologies as well.
Okay.
The internet.
So that is the reason you are at Hanover.
Yes, and it's a good thing to meet either suppliers or customers because they are mainly they're coming all here. Although after Corona, it has been slower and lower than before Corona.
Okay. And what are the products you are showcasing this year at the Hanover Fair?
I mean, in general, all the scope of our products we are producing or have in plan. But I think Mr. Ravi can give you more about the products.
Sure. So Ravindra sir, can you continue from here? What are the new products?
Yeah, we are launching new products here. You can see the power supplies in it.
Yeah.
We are ASVGs, automatic harmonic filters.
Okay.
Then we have some new meters, electrical meters, energy meters, three-phase meters. So SSRs, we have launched a new type of power supply we have launched.
Right. Okay. So you have manufacturing plants in India as well.
Yeah.
So how do you ensure that the latest technological advancements are there in your manufacturing processes?
See, our managing director, Mr. Samir Kazi, basically is highly technology person.
Okay.
Always adopt the good technology.
All right.
So technology-wise and as per new scenario, as per whatever we going in this 21st of century, all products are highly technology products.
All right.
And many products you can say, mostly Indians and maybe all over the world, they are taking from China and they are branding, they are labeling and they are promoting.
Okay.
But India is the first company who is making each and every product. And in India only, even plastic molding, we have plastic molding shop in India also.
Okay, that's great. That's it. And which are the industries in India which are generating demand?
See, Select, I can say available, or you can say all the industries are using Select.
Okay.
Printing, packaging, extruders, panel builders, everyone is using Select.
Okay. So wide variety of, wide scope of...
Wide scope. Because
of
the application is very big,
application. All right, all right. George, coming back to you, when Select started in Germany, how challenging was it for the European markets to accept an Indian product?
In general, it was not really. We don't have any problems of acceptance of the products when the customer knows the name or has at least touched a sample or has proved it. I mean, there are in Europe a lot of global big players here and as well competition and well-known companies. Mm-hmm. So you have to do a lot of work, marketing work and a lot of visits in order to present and to make the sales. But one piece is accepted, then the range will spread over all other products. All over other products. There was a problem, let's say 15 years ago, when there were a lot of Chinese products were at low quality standard, and people in Europe mixed India with China, where interfered intermediately and say, India is not China, it's different. Nowadays, there's no problem at all for people to accept Indian companies or products because production of, let's say, German, European companies as well in India or in China.
All right. Okay, so there is a challenge across the globe when it comes to economies.
Yeah.
There is some part of the world we see recession, some part of the world we see a slowdown. But India happens to be the most promising market as of now also.
Yeah.
I'm sure we are heading towards a more politically stable government in the coming days. So we'll not touch upon that. But then how do you see the Indian market moving on from here?
See, India is a very big market. There are
Yeah.
a lot of competitors, multiple competitors, but still India is growing like anything.
Okay.
So I can say maybe next 5 years, we can grow by approximately 30 to 40%. Because demand is there.
Absolutely.
Industries are going very big there. And you can say a lot of inquiries, lot of orders are coming.
Okay. We are speaking to many people here, and one thing which comes up in this expo is the carbon neutral solutions or the climate friendly solutions, which many companies have to offer. Do you have any such? How do you have the solutions for this?
We don't have this because we are basically focusing on industries.
Okay. Could you tell us about how your products are carbon neutral and how they are environmental friendly?
So we have, I can say, all products aligned to CEROHS.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, that is why we are combined with that carbon and other things.
There is one prominent challenge across the markets, whether it is in European market, whether it is Indian market. There is a lack of skill, manpower, talent, what we talk about. How are you and George, you addressing this particular talent?
In general, there is a lack of manpower for highly educated people, especially in Germany, in Europe as well. But at the end, it's word of mouth, and so we don't have any really problem to find people.
Okay.
In Germany because of the connections we have and of the human connections, let's say. But in general, there is for bigger companies who has a high demand of it, there is a lack of highly educated people. Okay. So for that reason, the German government is discussing about how can we get people into Germany or into Europe, highly educated.
All right. One last question before we conclude is, where do you see the German operations of Selec from, let's say, from 5 years from now?
We have the yearly growth of 30 to 40%.
Okay, good.
The main intention at the moment is to make well aware the Selec product and Selec brand. And we are starting since after Corona, we are starting to get a good response. So people know who we are, would like to be in each and every country into Europe established with our product.
Okay.
That's the main goal.
Okay, great. Selec is a very ideal example and a very wonderful example of how an Indian MSME can also transform itself into a multinational or a multi-location company. They started with a very humble beginning in India. They expanded to Germany. Now it's been in a very able hands of George, who is heading the German operations. So that is how you become global. You start from India and you become a global company. So one of the best examples is Selec Controls. So I would really like to thank Ravindraji and George for speaking to OEM Update Magazine. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.